When you're out in the field shooting video and need to dump your media cards, would you rather carry all of this stuff with you? Or would you rather just carry something like this? Hey guys, it's Bart Johnson here, and today I'm going to give you a quick review of a new product that I just received. It is a collaboration between DJI and the hard drive manufacturer LaCie, and it's called the DJI Copilot Boss 2 terabyte hard drive. I know it's quite a name right there, but it is the latest in their new collaboration lineup called the Boss series. And what Boss stands for, B-O-S-S, is Backup On-Set Solutions. So what that means is that this is a hard drive that does not need a computer in order for you to offload your files while you're in the field. So the Copilot Boss hard drive looks very similar to LaCie's standard rugged drives, but obviously it has a different coloration here, sort of DJI gray, if you will. It is a 2 terabyte spinning disk hard drive in there, and it also includes a built-in battery that allows it to be powered and work without being connected to a computer. When you purchase the Copilot drive, it's going to come with everything that you see here. So it has everything you need to charge it, to connect it to a computer, and also to connect it to various devices such as phones and tablets so that you can interface with it without a computer and still manage and even preview your files, which is really cool. If we take a look at the physical drive itself, like I said, it is very similar to LaCie's line of rugged drives with this rubberized bumper and nice metallic finish, but it does have a few other features that really make it stand out. First and foremost is this single button right here that you're going to use to operate all of the functions of this drive, allowing it to operate independent of any computer or anything like that. If we flip it around, we can see here we have a removable rubber piece in the bumper that reveals the real magic of this drive. So as you can see in here, we have various connections. We have a charging port, we have a USB 3.0 port, we have a USB-C port, and we have an SD card reader. Also, we have an accessory connection cable here. Right now I have the lightning connector connected because I use this with iPhones and iPads, but it does come with connections for other devices as well, so you should be able to find something to connect your device to this when you're in the field. However, you don't need to have your device connected to this for it to operate. Using that single button, you can control all of the functions that you need to plug in either SD cards or media card readers directly into this and offload your footage with just a few presses of the button. The USB 3.0 port allows you to connect other devices and card readers, even other hard drives to this in order to back up and copy your data to this drive. That means if you're out shooting to CFast cards or even something like Red Mags or even the SSDs of an Atomos Shogun or Ninja, you can connect your reader directly to this device via the USB 3.0 port, and you will be able to back your footage up to this. It also has the USB-C port. This is used for connecting to a computer. So once you get back from the field, you can connect this to the computer and use it just like a regular hard drive. Then of course we have the SD card slot, which is pretty self-explanatory. You can plug SD cards in there or even micro SD cards with a micro SD to SD adapter. In order to back up and copy footage to the Copilot drive, all you have to do is take your media. In this case, I have an SD card. Go ahead and insert it into the slot. And then, like I said, you're just going to use this push button interface in order to do it. So it has this really discrete hidden screen here. So it shows me how much space is free and also how full that battery on this is. I can then go ahead and a single click shows me all of this display, and a double click scans and finds what is connected. So here it has recognized that there is an SD card in there, and it asks me if I want to copy it or not. A single click and it'll go ahead and it'll begin copying my data over to this without the use of a computer, which is insanely useful when you're out in the field and don't want to carry everything you need to have a laptop with you. One thing I found very useful is that this drive also allows you the option to do a verification after you copy. Now, this is going to make your transfer take a little bit longer because it's going to copy all the files over and then read through everything again to make sure that everything was copied. But I find that it gives me that added security, and this is what a lot of professionals do whenever they back up data. They run some sort of checksum to make sure that all of the ones and zeros are there and everything has copied over without any corruptions or files being missed. Now, I mentioned that you can connect other devices to this, such as a phone or a tablet. And using the DJI Copilot Boss app, it allows you to directly connect to this, go in, organize, rename, move, copy, and even preview your footage that's on here. So a few quick pros and cons about this that I found. Pros, obviously, it's so portable, it's so handy. It replaces everything that you need to bring in terms of a laptop, in terms of a dongle to be able to attach your card readers and hard drives. And it even replaces having to bring additional hard drives because it is a hard drive. It works the way it is supposed to. It's very simple and intuitive, and it took me only just a few minutes to get the hang of it and back up and protect my footage. Now, some of the cons, the big one that I have right now is that it is still a spinning disk drive and not an SSD. Obviously, SSDs are more expensive, especially at the 2 terabyte size. So, you know, maybe we'll see a new model, an SSD model coming out down the line, but for right now, it is a spinning disk. The big worry about spinning disks is that they really don't like being jostled around while they are working. So if you are backing up to this and say you have it in a vehicle and you're going on rough roads, you know, it might cause you some issues. I never had any issues with it, but there is a possibility of that. The other thing is the battery that is in it. So I've never run the battery completely out, but you can watch the battery percentage tick down as you are copying stuff over, and it does tick down fairly quickly. They told me that they estimate it's about 500 gigs worth of transfer per battery charge. So that's not terrible, but that means that to fill this 2 terabyte drive up, it would be 4 charges possibly. Again, this is something that could possibly be resolved by replacing the spinning disk with an SSD. They would be lower power and the potential to be even smaller, meaning that if they wanted to keep it the same size, they could put a bigger battery in it. So guys, this was just a brief overview of everything that the new DJI LaCie Copilot Boss hard drive can do. I did a live show recently where I went full into detail, did a live demo, dumped some cards to it, showed everything you can do in the app in detail. So if you want to go ahead and get more detail and check that out, I will put a link in the description down below to that video. So if you guys enjoyed this review and are looking to maybe pick up this hard drive, I do have a link down in this description below. It is an affiliate link for Amazon, so if you pick it up through that link, I appreciate it because it helps keep the lights on and keep this channel going at no additional cost to you. And of course, guys, if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and go ahead and click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I have new videos, live streams, gear reviews, whatever it may be, coming your way. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.